YouTube. Just a little update on my Castle Creations powered 1/10 ECX Ruckus. This is the two-wheel drive model, as you can see. I've done a few upgrades to handle the power a little better. Certainly next on my list is aluminum arms here and some better shocks, maybe a shock tower. That motor is quite beefy, and as such it's also quite heavy. If I show you the skid plate here, it's been reinforced several times. I actually tied in the sides there with the rest of the chassis to help it hang on a little better. And those haven't come through yet, but I know I'm going to be replacing it eventually. As you can see here though, come on, focus. The underside of the motor takes quite a bit of abuse. I'm having a hard time sourcing an adequate skid plate. I know a lot of you are saying, why would I put such a big motor in this size truck? I'll tell you why. It is absolutely fun. Okay, getting back to some of my upgrades here. My 7-year-old likes to do burnouts on a little patch of cement behind the house. He was doing them in the grass, and every time I'm not looking, he tries to throw little roosters of burnt up fried rubber from the tires. And with that, he likes to shred some teeth too. So I decided to upgrade that and went to a steel version. I don't see that failing anytime soon. The only downside to that is, one, it's a little heavier, not by much though, and it's also, I wouldn't say louder, just sounds different. And I did upgrade from a 23 tooth, so we can get it there, yep, there it is, to a 24 tooth. So far, all of my drivetrain upgrades here are from Hot Racing. I talked to them quite a bit before I ordered this stuff to make sure it could handle the power, because this is a bit bigger than what you would normally see on a 1/10 truck. I went with the star drive shafts here. They're holding up quite nicely. I had to add some longer hexes to this axle nut here because it kept breaking out just holding on to the hex. So I added some little steps to the side there just so it could handle the torque. I've yet to have one of those fail. I've been through several batteries, and I even held up to my son's burnouts. Getting back to this, the main reason I went to the 24 tooth here is not for speed. I actually did it so I had a little bit more room to get that gear mesh just right. With the 23 tooth, I had it as close as I could possibly get it. If you look in there, it's a really tight fit. You can see in my other videos, which I'll link in the description, about how just to fit this motor in there. Those are actually the stock clutch discs, both the fiber material and the metal plates. I've taken them through all the different gears I've used. I just removed them. Let me grab it here real quick. And I reattach them with this. It works absolutely fantastic. It's thin. I could care less that it's clear, but it sticks good. It's not the foam-based stuff that you usually see for like carpets. That's holding up quite well. You can see a tiny bit of spin. And get it to focus. You can see it's not quite lined up there. As far as wear and tear on the original plastic, you can see a little bit of slop here. That's about how I got it stock. I've yet to break these arms, but you can see from the top here they're quite warped. They got kind of a noodly thing going on. I suspect that's from a lot of weight, a lot of torque, and some pretty severe impacts. Okay, that's it for today. Any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you. Have a good one, folks.